Firstly, apologies for the poor audio of the recent videos. The actual jack in the bottom of the camera, I'm afraid that's knackered. I can't plug in my normal lapel mic, so we're having to make do with the microphone on the surface of the camera, which is not great. But I'll be changing that quite soon. Anyway, I bought 2 more belts. Let's hope that these belts fit. If those of you that saw my previous videos from about a month ago will remember the heartache I had trying to get the correct length or the correct width belts. Now, I've been back to the same supplier and they sort of kept some basic records, and they seem to think this was the last belt they gave me, which is the one that's fitted and then the one that's broken. It's not the belt's fault. There's nothing wrong with these belts at all. The belts are perfectly fine, same make, Dacos, nothing wrong with the belts. It's definitely the car, and I believe it to be. Let's just get the LED light on. I don't have my full camera set up, so I'm struggling here a bit. I do an awful lot of other videos for my main Instagram account. It's called Bespoke Addict. I'm a massive collector of bespoke shoes, and I make a huge amount of videos, so quite a few of you will already know that. But my main camera setup, the tripod, the LED light, etc., is all there. So I'm sort of working with the phone in my hand. Now, I believe what is happening here, we've got the main, let's just see if we can get some light down there, and I can try and, there we go, we can just about see the main pulley at the bottom. Let's just get that in the top here. There's one of my neighbours blasting his music. It's going to drown me out in a second, but I'll try to keep talking. It's a bit distracting with the music blasting like that. They're just about where my finger's pointing here. There's the main pulley from the crankshaft, and then underneath, let's get my light moved. Oh God, I am struggling without a light on top of the camera. This is the air conditioning pump, and directly below the air conditioning pump we've got the alternator. And I don't think the pulleys are lined up. I think the actual, somehow I suspect there's a slight degree, I don't know, it's very difficult to see because this is in the way. I'm sure that's what's shredding the belts. Originally I thought it was maybe there was a piece of debris, or that, you know, that there was something like rust on the pulleys. And to be fair, there was an awful lot of rust on the pulleys when I bought the car. It had not been driven for years, so they were covered in surface rust. I cleaned all of that out. I do hope you can hear me over this neighbour blasting his music out. My tea's bound to go away in a minute. I'm finding it awfully distracting, struggling to think where I was. There we go, turn it off. Right, I'm sure I was saying that I've cleaned all of the rust out of the pulleys, and clouds of dust came away. And I thought, well, that must have been, you know, the dust being abrasive that's caused the belts to shred. But now that it's broken yet another one in a few hundred miles, I think it just must be the alignments that the pulleys don't align. This one seems to align, and that one seems to align, but it's the ones below this that we can't see. Unfortunately, I do not have the time to do the job properly. All I can do is fit another belt in the full knowledge that that belt is going to get ripped to shreds, and I have a spare one. I'm hoping it will last me a few days, but I do have a spare. I bought